On them back roads where the alligators crawl in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, the land of the lost. God bless them all, the land of the lost. I was raised in the country, and I paid all my dues. I was made in the country, and I won't change just for you. The place I call my home is deep out in the woods. If you don't belong, you better keep about these woods. Like my trucks are loud and my car's real fast, and I love the sound of a shotgun blast. Come around acting all big and bad, then Mr. Postman, that's gonna be your ass. Now I pray to the Lord if trouble stays the hell away from us. But just in case one day it comes, I'm not afraid, I got 'em loaded up. It's in my blood, it's in my roots, I keep it real down to my boots. And they hate to see me winning, cause they say I'm born to lose. Might be true, but I ain't losing, I ain't making no excuses. In the land of the lost, you gotta keep it moving. On them back roads where the alligators crawl in the swampland, we ain't worried about no law. You can find me in the woods with my dogs under pine trees in the land of the lost.
I've been drinking on this whiskey, got my head up in the clouds, and if this world keep fucking with me, I ain't never coming down. So fuck this mask and all this trash that y'all keep trying to spread around. Tip your glass or kiss my ass, but I ain't dealing with you clowns.
Bless them all, the land of the lost. God bless them all,
Come on.
the land of the lost. New breed.
Welcome to Ultimate Dirt TV. It's the Thursday 50, 1,000 to win for the Super Late Models. You're watching the Bluegrass iRacing Series Pro Late Models. Want to thank the sponsors of the league real quick. Roasted Jim's Coffee, Kinder Performance, Butt Kicker, Nitro Racing, and Hoffman Performance. Practice is over with, and we're fixing to go qualifying. 3 minutes is the distance with 2 laps. Waiting for the drivers to head on to the track. First on track, car number 24. It's Knox Lumley and car number 24. Watch Knox put in a time as it comes out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Right now, he's quickest. Also on the track, car number 28. It's Trevor Fitz. Trevor Fitz in a 28 machine. Right now, top of the charts, it's Trevor Fitz in a 28. He goes quick time. Knox Looney, Matt Fletchel, Jason Moore, Austin Hines. Look, Colton Zimmer there goes up to third. Jesse Innerkin in fourth. Matt Fletchel, sixth. But Chance Carr goes quick time. On the track now, car number 48. It's Scott Fritz. Scott Fritz in the 48. Oh. Let's see. There we go. Don't know what happened there. But there is Charles Barnes in a 21C. Evan C. goes quick time. Evan C. quick time. Chance Carr in second. Dylan Wilson in third. Jesse Wall and Ethan Spring. Now Matthew Selby goes fourth quickest. Tyler Berry, 36 on the board. There's the 62 of Jamie Massey. And that's going to end qualifying. Let's go ahead and look at your results on the board. Evan Say will come home with a quick time with Chance Carr, Dylan Wilson, Tanner Tomasi, Jamie Massey. Your top five. Here's your starting lineup for tonight's Buck Kicker Heat Race number 1. And on the pole, Evan Say for Victory Lane Racing, car number 33 to the south side, Jamie Massey in a 62. Row number 2 be Ethan Spring with the Wide Open Motorsports, car number 117 to the south side, Chase Hardy in a 99. Row number 3 be Trevor Fitz in a 28 and Dylan Hauser to his outside in a 2 machine. Darren Literal roll off on the inside of the fourth row, or not Literal, Lily in the 25 and to his outside, Jesse Innerkin and car number 1. Row number 5 be Scott Fritz and Tyler Berry Motorsports, car number 48 to his outside, Logan Codles from Pennsylvania into 5. Rolling off 6. The 6th row inside, Brandon LaShaw and Cameron Kornmeyer rounding out your field. Heat race number 1. Evan bringing us to the green. Out of turn number 4, we're racing 8 laps the distance. Little contact there with Massey into 117 and 99. Massey falling back in a hurry. Dylan Hauser, the big benefactor there as he moves up that second spot in turn number 3. He exits turn number 4 down the front straightaway. Give it to Evan, leading lap number 1, that 33 machine. Evan C coming out turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Hauser in that second spot there. Chase Hardy in third. As the laps start to tick down, Trevor Fitz in that 4th position there in the 28 machine. Then you have Ethan Sprague and Darren Lilly in 6th. Jesse Innerkin in 7th. Scott Fritz in 8th. Single file on the bottom right now as we complete lap number 2, this 8-lap heat race. Evansy continues to lead. Dylan Hauser in second. Chase Hardy and Trevor Fincher top 4. The timing software has frozen, so we're stuck right here in this view. As Evansy continues to lead, Dylan Hauser, the battle for third. Right now, oh, Fitz gets into Hardy a little bit out turn number 3. And the checker flag's over. Evansy picking up the win. Dylan Hauser and Chase Hardy, 1 and 2. Give us just a second here. Trying to get this software fixed. So we'll be right back so we get your starting grid for heat race number 2. All right, let's see if it will load. If not, I'll go ahead and tell you. On the polls, Chance Carr, Matthew Selby. Row number 2, Jesse Jondren and Chase Barbara. Row number 3 be Camden Johnston and Keith Hackney. Row number 4, John Ruggiero Jr., Knox Lumley. Row number 5 be Daniel Mills and Robbie Buchanan Jr., Bryson McLeavy, and Robbie Everhart, bringing us to the green. Selby inching out front, out of turn number 2. Carr in that second spot, the 23, and Chase Barber to his outside. Oh, 3 wide. We got Beat and Bang and Chase Barber hard in the wall, upside down in turn number 4. As we take a look at your instant replay, actually a little bit of 4 wide action there, but the 69-75 and the 23 all made contact, shooting the 75 directly up in that 23. Chase Barber going into the wall and upside down. Tough luck for that young man. Going end over end. Pace cars in. We're back to racing out turn number 4. Chance Carr bringing the field down. Selby in that second spot. Then you got Jesse Jondren. He's last season's Pro Late Model Bluegrass champion. As there's the battle for third, fourth, and fifth on the board. Ruggiero Jr. to the inside of Camden Johnston. Out of turn number 4. Johnston edges him in that 4th spot. Meanwhile, Chance Carr continues to lead. Selby in third, Selby in second, Jondren in third. Camden Johnston in that 4th place with John Ruggiero Jr. in your 5th position. That's your top 5. The drivers that are still pretty much running really good, that's for sure. But if you look at turns 1 and 2, the drivers are slowly making that track wider. Still pretty narrow. as we got a good battle going on as the 44 Ruggiero to the inside of the 22 of Camden Johnston. This is a battle for third out turn number 2, but down the back straightaway. Ruggiero, he's digging it deep and trying to sell cheap out turn number 4, down the front straightaway. Chance Carr continues to lead on lap number 6, out turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3, he has a sizable lead over Matthew Selby. John Ruggiero Jr. down top shelf of Camden Johnston, trying to make something happen there. Now give it to Ruggiero for that third spot, as we have 2 laps to go for Chance Carr in the 2 machine. Caution coming out for the second time in this heat race is Robbie Buchanan Jr. bringing out that caution. We had 1 go upside down. That was the 11 of Bryson McClevely there. But there is Robbie Buchanan Jr. Tough luck for that 29 machine. You know, you want to talk about Buddy Races, 1,000 to win tonight. And don't forget, next week, it's another 1,000 to win show. Actually, there's 2 next week. Some lucky person can pick up $2,000 and a bonus if you win both. Chance Carr, Selby, Ruggiero Jr., your top 3. Then you got Johnston to Mills, your top 5. Pace truck pulling in. We're back to racing out turn number 4. Green, white, checkered. Hi, Jonathan. How are you doing, sir? Good start there for Carr. Selby in his hip pocket out turn number 2, down the back straightaway. The top 2 are pulled away from third place. Selby to the inside of turn number 3. Selby and Carr side by side out 4. Give it to Carr out of 4. White flag in air. 1 more to go. Carr makes some contact to the outside wall. Selby to his inside. Out of turn number 2 for the final time. Down the back straightaway. Chance Carr runs the middle line. There's Selby. He's digging it deep. He's trying to sell cheap. Heavy on the binders. Not to make any contact there. Chicken flag coming out for Chance Carr. Winning heat race number 2. Selby and Ruggiero Jr. your top 3. Carr, Selby, Ruggiero, Johnston, Lindley, your top 5. Here's your starting lineup. Your butt kicker starting lineup for heat race number 3. On the pole is Dylan Wilson in the 80. And to his outside is Jesse Wall. Row number 2 be Bowden Brandon. And to his outside, Jacob Fields. Row number 3 be Desmond Busby and Ethan Pickard. Row number 4 be Nathan Waddle and Colton Zimmer. Row number 5 be Jason Moore and Tyler Berry. And row number 6 would be Dusty Roberts and Zachary Tenner. Good deal. All right, the pace truck is leading the drivers out of pit road. Your butt kicker heat race number 3. Someone's going to walk away with $1,000 tonight. Pace truck is in. The field's in the hands of Dylan Wilson. We're back. We're racing. And heat race number 3. Good start for Dylan Wilson. Jesse Wall in the 2 machine. Then the 159. That is Bowden Brandon there to the inside. There is Jacob Fields to the outside. That's the battle for third to go into turn number 3. Oh, Brandon makes a little contact with Fields. No harm, no foul, as the top 3 are single file out in the middle. Now look at Desmond Busby to the inside of Ethan Pickard. Pickard having 2 wins last year with the Bluegrass iRacing Series, the Pro Late Models, as we have our first caution in heat race number 3. Your instant replay will look like this. The 09 of Colton Zimmer there. And the 88 gets into the back of him. Not sure if Zimmer checked up or something. But around goes Colton Zimmer. Dusty Roberts there. Gotcha. This should be a fun one to watch after this. Lights are out. We're going back to race it out. Turn number 4. Dylan Wilson, your race leader. Jesse Wall and Bowden Brandon, your top 3. Base truck is in. We're racing out turn number 4. Wilson and Wall, 1 and 2 there. Then you got side-by-side action with Brody Brandon and Ethan Packard. Right now, Brandon has that 3rd spot. Packard looking to the inside. Out of turn number 4, we complete lap number 3. Dylan Wilson, your race leader here at Knoxville. You're watching the Bluegrass iRacing Series, the Super Late Models. Single filed out through the field on turn number 4. We're halfway down, halfway to go. And heat race number 3. Wall. He is stalking Wilson out turn number 2. There's Brody Brandon in that 3rd spot. Then you got Ethan Packard and Desmond Busby. Packard backs it up. There's heavy contact. Busby, he saves it. Good job for them. As Wilson continues to lead, going into turn number 3 with Jesse Wall. Coming out of turn number 4. 2 laps to go for Dylan Wilson. Wilson now starting to run that little higher line in 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Jesse Wall in his hip pocket. Into turn number 3, they run that middle line. A little bit lower groove than they do in 1 and 2. But out of turn number 4, white flags waving. 1 more to go for Dylan Wilson. Out of turn number 4 for the final time. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Dylan Wilson continues to lead out of turn number 4, picking up your heat race number 3 win. Dylan Wilson. Jesse Wall and Bowden Brandon, your top 3. For your butt kicker heat race number 3. As the results are Wilson, Wall, Brandon, Fields, Pickard, Waddle, Busby, Berry, Tanner, Moore, Roberts, and Zimmer rounds out your field. Your heat race number 4 will look like this. And on the pole, it's Tanner Tomasi and Cruz Cottle to his outside. Row number 2 be Clayton Tilley and Chase Floyd. Row number 3 be Charles Barnes and Jason Salter. Row number 5 be Mike Augustine and Matt Fletchell. Row number 6 be Austin Hines and Ryan Goffman. Row number 6 will be Hayden Loomis and Braden Taylor. All right, looks like Jake's not making a call. There we go. Now the big screen's working. All right, green flag is out for heat race number 4. 8 laps of distance. Tanner Tomasi bringing the field. He goes into turn number 1. Cruz Cadell there in second. Then you got Tilly and Salter battling for third. Give it to Salter out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway. Tilly in that 4th position. Charles Barnes and Matt Fletchell battling side by side. That's for 5th and 6th on the board. Give it to Matt Fletchell. Mid-pack, there you see Mike Augustine. He's currently running in the 7th position. Tanner Tomasi, your race leader. Cruz Cadell in second. Jason Salter, your top 3. Right now, it's single file, running that upper line there. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Looking a little further back, there is Charles Barnes at 21, trying to make a move on the 26 of Matt Fletchell. Barnes to his inside. Into turn number 3, they're still side by side as they're coming to the cross flags. Halfway down, halfway to go. Look at Mike Augustine, 3 wide right there. But Matt Fletchell in that 5th position. Barnes in 6th. Meanwhile, the 09 of Tanner Tomasi continues to lead. This time he goes to the bottom groove, slides up a tad bit, out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Cruz Cadell there in second. There's Jason Salter in the 10, currently running third. Clayton Tilley in 4th. Matt Fletchell in 5th. This time, Cruz Cadell runs the upper line entering turn 1 and exiting 2. But he actually lost some ground to Tanner Tomasi that time. Salter to Cruz. Cruz is inside. White flag in air. 1 more to go for Tanner Tomasi. Tomasi running slider line at 1 and 2. Out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway for the final time. Cruz digs it deep there. But out of turn number 4. Give it Tanner Tomasi picking up your heat race number 4 win. Cruz Connell there in second. Jason Salter in third. Tomasi, Connell, Salter, Tilley, Barnes, Fletchell, Augustine, Guffmans, and they got Hines, Loomis, Taylor, and Floyd. Here's your starting lineup for your LCQ. Ethan Sprague will start on the pole. To his outside is Charles Barnes. Row number 2 be Nathan Waddell and Keith Hackney. Row number 3 be Jamie Massey and Ryan. Row number 4 be Zachary Tenner and Bryson McKeevely. In 11, Cameron Kornmeyer and Brandon Taylor will round out your field. Well, if you thought the 8 laps was enough, it's a 12-lap LCQ. Ethan Sprague bringing the field to the green. We're racing 12 laps the distance. Ethan goes to the top shelf. Look at the fight machine of Waddell. Looking to the inside. Waddell in the 5. To the inside of Charles Barnes. They were side by side for second. There goes Waddell. Pulls up alongside Sprague. Oh, he shuts the door on Charles Barnes. But they better watch out because Keith Hackney looking to the inside. Hackney slides up, makes a little contact with Nathan Waddell there. Jamie Massey making a good move. Now he's the second. Hackney looks back underneath him out of turn number 4. Side by side for second right now. Ethan Sprague continues to lead. Jamie Massey, Keith Hackney, side by side still. Then you got Charles Barnes and Nathan Waddle right there side by side. Ethan continues to lead here. We're about 3-car length advantage over Keith Hackney. Jamie Massey and Nathan Waddle, your top four. Charles Barnes battling hard with Waddle. They make a little contact. The 75 makes some contact. And they're still racing in this last chance qualifier. Massey to the inside of Hackney one more time, going into turn number 3. Massey will slide up. Hackney going to cross it back underneath. That's allowing Ethan to widen his gap over second place there. Nathan Waddle into the wall and backwards. Take a look at your instant replay. In turn number 1, Waddle makes contact with Charles Barnes. Barnes gets back into him and up and over. All right, they double it up. When we go back green, we'll be halfway down, halfway to go, and your LCQ. Number 1. Ethan Sprague bringing us to the green. Massey to the south side. Ethan on the loud pedal. We're racing. Hackney to the inside. There goes Massey around him. The 75 of Ryan looking to the inside of Hackney going into turn number 3. Side by side for the third spot. Meanwhile, Ethan continues to lead out turn number 4. Passing the Sprint Car National Hall of Fame there. Massey to the inside of Sprague for, oh, they make contact. Sprague pushes up. We got the 75 upside down in turn number 4. Caution on it on the racetrack. The 75 just checks up the 42. Gets into the back of it, and then the car behind him gets into him, and upside down and over. Ethan got to be thankful for that caution. He'll be bringing the field back to the green as the cars are doubled up. Well, caution lights are back on. And I'm not really understanding why the caution is still out. I mean, that was pretty simple what happened there. I'm sure they're checking over the field. All right, they're going to single file them. Pace cars in. We're racing out turn number 4. Ethan Spring out to a good lead there. Jamie Massey in second. Keith Hackney in third. They go into turn number 3. Exiting turn number 4. The top 3 is pulled away. Zachary Tinner in that 4th spot. Charles Barnes with your top 5. Ethan Spring continues to lead. The gap is closing up with Jamie Massey. Jamie, he's stalking him out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway, 2 laps to go for Ethan Spring. Everybody running that top shelf right there right now. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Jamie goes to the inside. He throws it in there. He makes contact with Ethan again. Oh no, Ethan into the wall. But now Massey and Hackney battle for the lead, but give it to Massey out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3 for the final time, out of 4. Picking up your LCQ number 1 is Jamie Massey. Keith Hackney coming home second, Ethan Spring in third. Here's your starting lineup for LCQ number 2. On the pole is Knox Loomy. To his outside, Darian Lilly. Row number 2 will be Matt Fletchell and Desmond Busby. Robbie Everhart will start inside row number 3. To his outside to be Scott Fritz. Row number 4 to the inside to be Austin Hines and Jason Moore. Robbie Buchanan will roll off 9th with Brandon LaShaw there to his outside. And Colton Zimmer rounding out your field. As they're waiting for Jason Moore, Robbie Buchanan Jr., they did not make the call. Colton Zimmer didn't make a call either. LCQ number 2, Knox Lindley and Darren Lilly, your front row. Another 12 laps. Pace cars in. We're racing out turn number 4. Lindley to the early race lead. There's the 22 of Lilly. Oh, the 26 of Fletchell. Had check up pretty good there. Desmond Busby had check up. Scott Fritz to the inside of Busby. That's the battle for 4th and 5th on the track. The 26 of Matt Fletchell and Desmond Busby battle side by side. Give it to Busby out of turn number 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Knox Lindley continues to lead. Darren Lilly in second. And the 82 and Desmond Busby, your top 3. Matt Fletchell and the 48 Scott Fritz. Fritz with the slide job. Fletchell back on top of him out of 2. Down the back straightaway. He's not giving up easy. Oh, Fritz slides it in, makes contact with Fletchell. Fletchell will fall back. We're on lap number 4. Knox Lindley continues to lead your top 3. Throw a blanket over him. Darren Lilly in that second spot. Busby in third. They're running that top line out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, complete lap number 4. Busby looking to the inside there. Couldn't make it happen. He's going to try to turn number 3. Busby with slider. He slides up, but here comes Lilly powerhousing on the outside of him. Busby will try to get 2 for 1. And actually, they're going to split them right there out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. And Busby gets a little crossed up there. Now, Darren Lilly, your new race leader, out of turn number 4. Lumley falls back to 2nd. And with that caution, it's going to give Knox the lead back. Caution coming out for Matt Fletchel there. Fletchel the 26, battling with the 88. The 88 and the 26 make contact at end over end. Goes Matt Fletchel. I believe the other driver was Robbie Everhart. Pace cars in. We're back to racing out turn number 4. Lumley bringing the field to the green. He goes to the top shelf, turns 1. Your top 3 right there. Throw a blanket over him still as they exit turn 2 down the back straightaway. Scott Fritz in that 4th position. They have Austin Hines and Robbie Everhart. Out of turn number 4 down the front straightaway. We complete lap number 7. Darren Lilly with a slide job over Knox to take over the lead out of 2. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. The 82 looking to the inside of the 24. Coming out of turn number 4. Look at Desmond Busby. He throws it in there, makes a little contact with Lilly. Lumley looks to the inside of him. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Coming to 2 laps to go here at Knoxville for LCQ number 2. Lumley having some internet problems there. White flag in the air for Darren Lilly. Busby in his hip pocket. There is Lumley. Out turn number 2 for the final time. Down the back straightaway. Into turn number 3. Coming out turn number 4. Give it to Darren Lilly. Picking up the win. Busby is 2nd. Knox Lumley, your top 3. Lilly, Busby, Lumley. Lilly, Busby, Lumley. Fritz, Everhart, Fletchel, Moore, Hines, Buchanan, Zimmer, and LaShaw. Round out your field. Here's your LCQ number 3 and on the pole. He was a 2-time winner last season with the Bluegrass Pro Late Model Series. Ethan Packer to his outside. It's Daniel Mills. Row number 2 to the inside is Jesse Innerkin in the 1. And Mike Augustine to his outside in 19. Row number 3, Big Tyler Berry in the 500 to his outside. Jesse Jondren your points champion for the Bluegrass Pro Late Model Series last season. Logan Codles and Hayden Loomis on row number 4. Dusty Roberts and Chase Barber, row number 5, and Jace Floyd rounding out your field. Pace truck pulled to the infield. We're fixing to go race it out. Turn number 4. Green flag is out. Another 12 laps. Ethan Packard to the early race leaders. Interkin. There's the 211 of Mills to the inside of Interkin. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Mills throws it in there. But here comes the 47 back to his inside. Give it to Ethan Packard at the line. Also behind Ethan Packard is the 19 of Mike Augustine trying to make a move there. Augustine, he wants to win this LCQ. Mills holding strong on outside. Augustine with slide job. And Mills gets in the back of Packard. Packard around in turn number 4. As you look at it right here, Augustine with the slide job. He clears Packard. Mills gets it to the back of him there. Around goes Packard. Tough luck for that young man. Well, they're still making contact out there. Your new race leader is Mike Augustine. Daniel Mills getting charged with the yellow, being sent to the rear for getting the back of the 47. Augustine, Interkin, and Jondra, your top 3. There's Tyler Berry at 4, Chase Barber in 5th. Green flag is back out. Good start there for Mike Augustine. Goes to the top shelf, turn number 1. There's Jesse Interkin in that second spot there. Jesse Jondred in 3rd. Down the back straightaway into turn number 3. Jondred to the inside. Look at Barber, power move underneath Tyler Berry. Berry crossed it back over there. Now Berry with slider. There is Barber looking back underneath them. That's a good race there for 4th and 5th on the track. Meanwhile, your race leader, Mike Augustine. Jesse Interkin still in that second spot there with Jesse Jondred in 3rd. Good race with your top 3. Single filed out. Look at Jondred going to the top shelf. Trying to make something happen. Actually loses ground on Jesse Interkin. A little further back, there's Jace Floyd in the 18. Chase Barber looks to the inside of him. Barber now with that 3rd position. As Floyd looks back underneath them out of turn number 4. Down the front straightaway. Jace Floyd down to 4th. Barber back to 5th, but has a good run down the back straightaway to the inside of Floyd. This time in turn number 3. Barber slides up. Floyd back underneath them. The track's really wide now here. But you better watch out because Jesse Interkin has caught up with your race leader, Mike Augustine. Augustine in that 19 machine continues to lead. Out of turn number 4, we complete lap number 8 of 12. Jesse Interkin to the inside. We got another caution on the racetrack. There is the 64 machine and the 28. 28 and the 64. They make a little contact and one goes over. One gets stuck to the inside wall. Makes to go back to green. Mike Augustine bringing the field. Pace truck is in. He's on the line pedal. We're back to racing. Interkin looks to the bottom, so is Jesse Jondren. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Look at Augustine pull away from those two. Into turn number 3, Augustine goes high there. Jondren running right against the bottom, slides up to the middle. Battling with Interkin for that second spot. Out turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Augustine, Interkin, and Jondren, 1, 2, and 3. Out of turn number 4, the white flags are waving. One more to go for Mike Augustine. Jesse Interkin and Jesse Jondren, your top 3. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway for the final time. Into turn number 3. Augustine running the slider line. He will exit turn number 4. He will pick up your LCQ number 3 win. Augustine, Interkin, Jondren, Floyd, Mills, Barry, Pickard, Barber, Roberts, Odell, and Loomis round out your field into LCQ number 3. As they have a 5-minute warm-up here on the track. Go ahead and thank these fine sponsors. With the Bluegrass, asphalt side of things, the Roasted Gems Coffee, Kinder Performance, Butt Kicker, Nitro Racing, and Hoffman Performance. Final practice of the night. Well, while they're practicing, we're going to play a little bit of music, step back for a moment. We'll come back to the future race action. right, with a little less than 15 seconds to go in this final practice for the 1,000 to win show here at Knoxville. You're watching the Bluegrass iRacing Series Super Late Models. All right, the checker flag's waving. Let's get ready for your starting lineup for tonight's 1,000 to win. And on the pole in Team Victory Lane, car number 33, it's Evan C. to his outside. And the Rocket Esports car number 2 is Chance Carr. Car number 2 to the inside. It'd be the 80 D1RT of Dylan Wilson to his outside. The 09 of Tanner Tomasi. Car number 3 in the House of Speed, car number 2 is Dylan Hauser to his outside. The House of Speed, car number 46, Matthew Selby. Car number 4 from the Carolina, car number 2 is Jesse Wall to his outside. And car number 55 is Cruz Cardell. Row number 5 to the inside is Chase Hardy in the 99 and John Ruggiero Jr. in the 44. Row number 6 will be Bowden Brandon, and to his outside, Jason Salter in the Tin Machine. Then you have Trevor Fitz rolling off 13th tonight, and Camden Johnston 14th. Row number 8 be Jacob Fields in the 007 to his outside, Clayton Tilley in the 51. Row number 9 be Jamie Massey in the 62 and Darren Lilly in the 25. Row number 10 be Mike Augustine in the 19 and Keith Hackney to his outside in the 69. Then you have Desmond Busby and Jesse Enterkin 21st and 22nd. Rounding out your field. Barney, the iRacing flagman, giving them the 1 to go signal. 50 laps of distance. Someone's going to be $1,000 richer after this race. Green flags in the air. Evan C. bringing us to the green out of 4. Good start for him. Look at Dylan Wilson to the inside. For that second spot, Wilson checks up a little bit. There's Carr. Hauser gets crossed up. He falls back to 10th. Meanwhile, 3 wide for 3rd. Selby to the inside and 2 Carr around him. As we complete lap number 1 in the Bucks, it's going to be Evan C., Dylan Wilson, and Chance Carr 1, 2, and 3. Then you got Jesse Wall, the 09 of Tanner Tomasi, John Ruggiero Jr. to the inside, and Matthew Selby. Then you got a little bit more 3 wide, 4 wide action out turn number 4. Bruce Cottle there with Chase Hardy in the 99. There's Bowden Brandon and the 159 there. This is where the action is on the track. The 2 of Jesse Wall looking to the inside. The 2 of Chance Carr out of turn number 4. Give it to Carr down the front straightaway. Meanwhile, Wilson is closing up to your race leader of Evan C. out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Evan C. and Dylan Wilson right now putting on a clinic. These top 2 drivers pulled away from Chance Carr and is currently sitting in 3rd position. 3 wide for 3rd. Oh, Nelly Selby in the back of the 09 of Tanner Tomasi. Tomasi around. Now let's watch that replay because it could totally be different, but we're going to see. think right there. If you look, there's Chance Carr up against the wall. And you gotta think the 09 has to, probably checks up right in front of Selby. Selby gets into the back of him. And up and over goes Tanner Tomasi there. Really, he didn't flip over. He went for a ride, though, that's for sure. We're really just going to have to see how it all plays out. Pace truck, pull it in. We're back to racing. 45 laps to go at the line. Chance Carr, Jesse Wall in that third spot there. Wall on the outside, Carr in the inside. Wall driving that blue number 2. Carr is driving the black and white number 2. There you see Cruz Caudill there in the 55 machine, currently running 5th. A little further back, got 3 wide action with Jason Salter there. Salter on the inside berm, Hardy on his outside. There is Jacob Fields in the 007. That's 9th, 10th, and 11th on the board. Then you got Keith Hackney all the way up to 12th in the 69K machine. Further back up front, they're still racing each other really hard. Jesse Wall, Cruz Caudill there. Bowden Brandon there in the 159. And there's your race leader, Evan C. And the second place of Dylan Wilson, 1 and 2. And there's your third place of Wall. The 159 of Brandon looking to the inside of Wall. Pushes up a little bit on the exit. He has to get on the binders. 3 wide now for 4th. That sends Cruz Caudill into the 159 Brandon. And upside down, or on his side he goes, bringing out your second caution of the night. We're going to wind it back just a tad bit, see if we can kind of dissect this out. Or maybe not. Replay not wanting to go through for the second time. That's all right. We go back green, 39 laps to go here at Knoxville. Evan C., your race leader, Dylan Wilson, Jesse Wall, Cruz Caudill, John Ruggiero Jr., Chance Carr, Trevor Fitz, Jacob Fields, Chase Hardy, Jason Salter, your top 10. Bluegrass would like to thank all the drivers coming out racing tonight. As the field starts to double up. Base car truck is in. We're back to race head. 40 laps to go. Track really starting to slicken off nicely. Evansy gets a good jump there. Good start for him. Down the back straightaway, Dylan Wilson, that second spot, running that middle lines up in the middle of the track. John Ruggiero Jr. and Jesse Wald are battling for third. John Ruggiero on the outside. Jesse Wald right tucked up in on the inside berm out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. Look at Trevor Fitz there. Fitz right behind John Ruggiero Jr. and there's Jacob Fields. Ruggiero with a good run down the back straightaway, take over the third spot. Meanwhile, there's Dylan Wilson closing up on your race leader out turn number 4. Evansy continues to lead, and John Ruggiero Jr. holding off Trevor Fitz and Jesse Wall. Out of turn number 4, down the front straightaway, looking a little further back in the field. There is Jason Salter in the 10, Chase Hardy, Hauser in the 2. There's Keith Hackney, there's the 2 of Carr. And there is Matthew Selby in the 9 of Tanner Tomasi. Good battles going on back in the pack. Now back up front, look at Trevor Fitz. Battling with a 44 out turn number 2. John Ruggiero Jr. in that third spot. Fitz to the outside. Out of 4 down the front straightaway. This is a very unique, interesting battle right here. Pair of teammates. Second, third, and fourth. Ruggiero to the inside. Fitz to the outside. Give it Trevor Fitz for that third place as Ruggiero falls back to third. Now look at Darren Lilly on the outside in that 25 machine. Pulls up alongside of John Ruggiero Jr. Hauser right behind him. So we got racing all over this track. Meanwhile, back up front, Evansy continues to lead, and there's Wilson in second. Evansy has right about 3-car length advantage over Dylan Wilson. Wilson buying his time. Meanwhile, this hungry pack right here, Trevor Fitz continues to lead. Caution back out on the racetrack. Bowden Brandon bringing out that caution. Bowden in that 159. There is the 82 and the 55. They just kind of sandwich up together. And Bowden Brandon getting the worst end of that deal. Evansy, Dylan Wilson, Trevor Fitz, Darren Lilly, John Ruggiero Jr., your top 5. You got Dylan Hauser, Chase Hardy, Jacob Fields, Keith Hackney, and Tanner Tomasi, your top 10. 11th is Matthew Selby, Cruz Caudell, and then you got Camden Johnston and Clayton Tilley, Mike Augustine, your top 15. Then you got Jesse Itterkin, Jesse Wall, Jason Salter, Chance Carr, Desmond Busby, Bowden Brandon and Jamie Massey rounding out your field. The drivers double up. We're going to let them loose out of turn number 4. When we go back to green, 30 laps to go when we go back to green. Green flag is back out. We're racing. Good start there for Evan C. Into turn number 1. Look at Trevor Fitz to the inside of Wilson. Wilson will have the run out of turn number 2 down the back straightaway. But they better watch out. This Darren Lilly really coming on strong. Looks to the inside of Fritz. This is a battle for third. Lilly to the inside. He will slide up. Fritz falls back to 4th. Fritz on the outside now. Battles back for that 3rd position. There's Dylan Hauser in the 2. Hauser currently in the top 5. Lilly drops a couple spots. We're in that bottom line there. Hauser now up to 4th. Looks to the inside of Fritz. Fritz out 2. Down the back straightaway. Meanwhile, Evan C. continues to lead. Dylan Wilson 2nd. Trevor Fitz in 3rd. There's Hauser in 4th. Lilly in 5th. Chase Hardy into 99. Run the lower groove out turn number 4. John Ruggiero Jr. on the outside. We got another caution on the track. This caution going to be coming out for Jacob Fields. Him and Keith Hackney. Hackney into the outside wall there. Comes down. They make a little contact. Both drivers push up to the outside wall. And end over end goes Jacob Fields. As we're still under caution. You're watching the Bluegrass Late Models, the Bluegrass iRacing Series. They race every Thursday night. All right, we're back to racing now. Turn number 4. Good start for Evan C. Hauser makes a quick move. Oh, Fritz gets into Hauser there. And look at the 99 of Hardy on the outside. A power move. Chase Hardy up to 3rd. Hauser in that 4th position. There's Fritz falling back as they stay green. Fritz got in the back of Hauser there. They got bobbled, and there came the 99 of Chase Hardy up to that 3rd spot. Good job for that young man, as now he's starting to reel in the 80 machine of Dylan Wilson. Hauser's recovered. He's back to fourth. There is Darren Lilly in fifth. Trevor Fitz in sixth. John Ruggiero Jr. in seventh. A little further back, see Tanner Tomasi and Clayton Tilley there. That's the 8th and 9th on the board. Then you got the 46 of Matthew Selby and Desmond Busby. They're battling it out. And then the 22, Camden Johnston and Cruz Connell there. That is for 12th and 13th on the board. Evan C. continues to lead. We're just past the halfway mark. Wilson in second. Wilson goes to the top shelf. Look at Hardy running up against the inside berm. Hauser pushes a tad bit in turns 1 and 2 there. But he's starting to close in on the 99 of Chase Hardy. Hauser, he's going to look to the inside of Hardy this time. Hauser makes the pass for that third spot. Chase Hardy back underneath him. Hardy really gets a run off from turn number 4 there. Meanwhile, Dylan Wilson still in that second spot. Evan C., your race leader still. Coming this time to 19 to go. Your top 5 look like this. C. Wilson, Hauser, Hardy, and Lilly. Your top 5. Fritz, Tomasi, Ruggiero Jr., Tilley, and Busby. Your top 10. C. out front. He has around about 4-car length advantage over Dylan Wilson. Hauser this time runs the bottom. He's in that third spot. Chase Hardy still in fourth. Darren Lilly in fifth. There's Trevor Fitz in sixth. And there's Tanner Tomasi battling with John Ruggiero Jr. Then you got Clayton Tilley on top shelf and Desmond Busby on the bottom. The battle right now for third. Out of turn number 2, down the back straightaway. Hauser keeps the car. Oh, we got our caution on the racetrack. Jesse Wall, Matthew Selby, and Cruz Connell, they're involved. Selby and Cruz side by side. Selby barely makes some contact with Cruz. Oh, hit it hard, head on to that inside wall there. We go back green to be 13 laps to go for this 1,000 to win. Mike Augustine in pit road, 19 machine. Jesse Wall, Cruz Connell, and Bowden Brandon. And Matthew Selby down pit road. Back to green out, turn number 4. Oh! Oh, Nelly. Let's see if we can figure out what happened here. As they're coming to the green flag. Evansy on the gas. The start's really good. There's Hauser. Let's just... Let's watch it from here. They both get connected. That shoots the 80 up to the outside wall. Trevor Fitz has nowhere to go. Tomasi in the back of the 99 of Hardy. There's Clayton Tilley. There is your parking lot. Hardy's still going around. As they're getting a lineup straightened out. There's Wilson on pit road coming out. All right, single file. Here we go, back to green. 13 laps to go. Evansy, Hauser, and Lilly, 1, 2, and 3. There is Tomasi in 4th, Ruggiero in 5th. Hauser up against the outside wall. He'll lose some ground from the 33. Lily into 25, up 15 positions. Tanner Tomasi looks inside of Lily. Lily with the run off of turn number 2. Out of turn number 4. 11 laps to go here at Knoxville. Evan C., your race leader. Hauser in second. Lily in third. Battle with the 82 of Busby and the 22 of Camden Johnson. That's a battle for 6th and 7th on the board. There is Jacob Fields to the inside of Johnston. Meanwhile, Evan C. inching forward. Hauser in second there. And there's Darren Lilly. Evan C. continuing to lead into turn number 3. He runs the... Well, he stays in the bottom group that time out of turn number 4. Really gets a good run off of turn number 4. Runs a little bit of slider line of 1 and 2. Hauser doing the same thing. There is Lily. Tanner Tomasi, and there's John Ruggiero Jr., his teammate of Desmond Busby. Evan C's kept it clean all night long. Five laps to go for Evan C. Trying to become $1,000 richer. Tanner Tomasi with slide job over Darren Lilly. Lilly crossing back underneath them. Lilly runs the slider line. Tomasi falls to 4th. Mossy in the back of Lilly. Oh, Tomasi jumps the cushion. Makes contact with Lilly. Meanwhile, Evan C. way out in front. Oh, well, $1,000 purse. You're right. Next week's $1,000 to win. How about that? Anyway, Evan C. out front. Dylan Hauser, Tanner Tomasi. White flag in air for Evan C. For the final time, out of turn number 4, the 33 will pick up the win of Evan C. Dylan Hauser comes home second. Then Tanner Tomasi, Darren Lilly, Desmond Busby, your top 5. But yes, Hunter, you're right. I was wrong. Next week is the $1,000 to win. Give it up for Evan C. Race results look like this. Evan C. Tanner Tomasi. Oh. All right, give it Tanner Tomasi with that second spot. And Darren Lilly comes home in third. Desmond Budsby, John Ruggiero Jr., Camden Johnson, Jacob Fields, Jesse Interkin, Keith Hackney, and Chase Hardy, your top 10. You got Dylan Wilson, Chance Carr, Jason Salter, Clayton Tilley, Dylan Hauser, Trevor Fitz, Cruz Cardell. Then you got Matthew Selby, Jesse Wall, and Mike Augustine. 21st be Bowden Brandon and Jamie Massey, 22nd. As we wait for the drivers for the post-race interviews. All right, pick up the win, $500 richer. It's Evan C. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. It's definitely a tough race there, Wilson, and I think it's one of my better tracks, and we're just trying to keep it smooth there, and not make any mistakes. And it's unfortunate what happened on the restart with there, and cost Wilson a chance at having a good race, but having a good battle there at the end. But I mean, he was able to stay mistake free tonight and bring it home.
Definitely, he was fast right out of the box, and the track was really, this kind of track really plays in your hands. I mean, you've really have been strong at Knoxville every time we've seen you.
Yeah, I mean, over the past year or so, it changes how it slicks off. I don't know what iRacing does, but it seems like about every other update, it races a little bit different. And, kind of like right now, the slider line is kind of the place to be for most of the race. But, it definitely makes it hard to pass in these pros because, it's pretty easy it's hard to pull away from people in these pros when it's kind of tacky. I mean, you really got to wait until the track gets pretty slick to see who has what. But it was a tough race for sure. I mean, I think Wilson was right on us the whole race, and we'd get a couple of yellows every time we'd get some laps in, which definitely made it tough because anytime you have a restart, something can happen. But we was able to qualify on pole tonight, which definitely helped us out the most, I think, and control the race from there.
Definitely. Go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible.
Yeah, just got to thank everybody at Team VLR, Magility Speed Shop, CFM Esports, just all the guys that help us out over there, Tactical Defense, Captain Morgan, and, just thank y'all guys for broadcasting and, everybody at the Bluegrass League that helped put this event on for us.
All right, that's Evan C. picking up the win. Well, we're going to hang tight here just momentarily. All right. Let's see here if I can... bring him up. Tanner coming home in second tonight.
Hello.
Hello. How's it going? Tanner?
Hey, can you hear me?
Now I can hear you.
Oh, okay. Hello.
Hi, how are you doing?
Hi. I'm pretty good. How are you?
I'm doing great. Coming home in second tonight in that 09 machine. Pretty good racing.
Yeah, I can't be disappointed with the second after how the first half of that race went. Started P4. I really thought we had a winning piece and still kind of did towards the end of the race. But, just coming through the field with half a race car, it's just, definitely tough.
Oh, I bet. Definitely. I mean, you got in that one wreck, had to go to the rear, make your way up front. I mean, you can't be too ashamed of yourself, that's for sure.
Oh yeah, I'm definitely super proud of this run. Put in a lot of work with everything, with our setup shop, speeder and sheet setups, and that kind of, in my opinion, not trying to speak cocky, but shows a lot of how fast these cars are to be able to come from the back with a torn up race car and this caliber of a field and still finish P2. But yeah, really happy with finishing P2. Wish the first half could have went a different way, and maybe we would have been sitting one spot better.
Definitely. Well, Tanner, congratulations.
I appreciate it.
Who's those sponsors again? One more time. You gotta practice this, you know?
Yeah. I gotta thank you, for everything that you do at UDGB. Nick for the adminning, Scott Fritz, and everybody else who put on this race. Domination Race Cars, Wesley Schlenk, RTR Trucking, RS Center, and Jesse Hoke, they helped me out a lot. ML Performance, Matthew Logan, Bill Miller, Miller Family Trucking, he's gonna get on to me for stuttering for his name. I wouldn't have known about this race if he didn't tell me about it. Shot Guy 12, Kent Hunley, Kyle Martinson, Stevenson Speed Shop, Go Gordu, Sim Productions. I don't know how to pronounce his name. Sorry, bud. Everybody else I'm forgetting. I think that's it. You for everything you do.
All right, that's Tanner Tomasi coming home in second tonight. All right, let's see here. Coming home in third, Darren. Congratulations, sir.
Thank you.
Well, up 14 spots. Had to come through LCQ. Kept your car pretty clean there.
Yeah, as clean as I could get it.
Definitely. I mean, there was a parking lot going on at one time. Managed to escape through it. So tell us how your night went.
Well, I started 18th, so I avoided all the wrecks. And people at House of Speed built this car to move because I sped past everybody. I just didn't have enough for as soon as I got to the top. Kind of got doored there at the end, but it's all right. He got into the berm. That happens. But at the end of the day, I had a lot of fun. So,
and that really all that matters, right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, go ahead and thank those fine sponsors making it all possible for you.
Really, it's just House of Speed. They even the officials, they give me the best car week in, week out to be a top contender. So big thanks to them, Dylan Hauser, Cruz Caudell, all of those guys. I got DT Performance Engineering on the side of my car. I got CNC Designs. He does an amazing job with my cars, so can't thank him enough for all that.
Definitely. Darren, congratulations on your third place finish tonight.
Hey, thank you.
You're welcome. All right, so with that being said, it's been 4 nights of bluegrass. I'm ready to go to bed and have a good night. So until next Tuesday night, 1,000 to win for the Bluegrass Truck Series. And then the following night, it be the late models' turn for another 1,000. If a driver could win both races, they get a little bonus there. So, yep. Until next time, ladies and gentlemen, God bless, stay safe, and have a good weekend.